guys. Hey, FC.
Hey, what's up, Angela Marie? You almost caught me with my pants down.
Oh.
I was speaking metaphorically.
Okay.
Because the high percentage of people that are actually going on doing their morning meetings in their boxers is high. But I am actually wearing my shorts today. I wonder to see if my brother's going to get on there today. I don't know. So, how are you this morning, Angela?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. Well, let's see. You going to let me know how many people you end up getting on there?
Yeah. We got 8 people. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Ellen.
And then we got 4 people on our on my watch party right now. Went up to 5. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's FC and Angela Marie, and together we are
the FC and Angela Marie morning show, or the Angela Marie and morning show. I just said your name first.
So listen, we are talking about an interesting conversation today, and it is 5 ways to please a woman and 3 ways to please a man. Well, first of all, it's 5 ways to please a woman because women are so far more complicated than men.
Nah, not at all.
But we need your help this morning. So we want to we know exactly what these things are in order to please either a woman or a man. We've got our thing. We're going to share that with you today, but we need your guys' help. We need you guys in the comments to start putting some things that 5 ways to please a woman and 3 ways to please a man. So let's start rolling, and then we'll actually share with you what we're doing here.
Good morning, Salome. Good morning, Brock. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning. Good morning. So, did you get your watch party started?
I did get my watch party started.
I think we're ahead of the game this morning. Hey, there was no lag.
There was no lag. I noticed that too, and you just kind of scared me just a second ago because I was like, I was saying, did she not hear me talking? Are you in your empty box?
I don't have one of those.
Oh, shit. All right, Richard Sheldon says 3 biggest lies. What? You got to explain to me on that because I don't understand. So what's the 3 biggest lies, Richard?
Listen, you guys are going to make this interactive. Ken got one. Okay. Ken says, make sure she's happy.
Okay. A good start. Good start.
Good morning, Chris. Welcome.
Richard says it will only hurt for a little while.
Oh, man. When we came up with this title last night, you guys, I was like, whoa.
So, if everyone don't know, Angela's a little bit of a prude sometimes. So,
I'm not a prude.
So she's like, this whole time we're talking about the title, she's like, I can't believe that I'm writing this. And she prayed before
just scheduled it.
All right, so Richard says, oh, I promise just to, oh, Lord, how
I told you this was going to go a different way.
Richard. Okay, Richard, none of these things are going to make a woman happy. I can't even repeat what he said.
Okay, we'll change the subject. Salome said, good morning to you 2 famous people.
We're not famous. We really are not. So, okay. So we got a good one. So I want to talk about how to make a woman happy. How do you make a woman happy? One of the biggest things. So, he was like, no, this is what makes a man happy. I got you, Richard. All right. So we're going to start with women because they're a little bit more complicated, Richard. So how do you make?
We got something romantic. Go ahead. Sorry.
All right. So we'll get to it. So
Go ahead.
the first thing is the key to make a woman happy is to listen to her. She doesn't always want you to respond or to solve her problem. She just wants you to listen to her and pay attention. Me, I was raised by my mother, so I practice I notice everything. If your eyebrow growed a little bit more, I'm going to tell you about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
All right, so what's the romantic one?
You notice the zit on my forehead?
No, get up a little bit closer. Doing the FC cam.
No, I'm not going to do an FC thing. You up in the camera. I'll sit back here.
All right.
Okay, so Chris said.
Okay, go ahead.
Chris said, "Give her the moon. If you miss, she will land on the stars." Aww. That's romance right there. Aw.
Oh, look at her. Look, Angela's all getting teary-eyed. See, guys, it works. It works. Women love that. All right. So
good morning, Cindy. Good morning to you. Okay. I needed to say good morning to more people.
Okay, so Richard's starting to catch on. So we were talking about there's 5 love languages of a woman and a man.
I have it.
Richard is kind of starting to talk about some of those things. He's saying cooking, cleaning, shopping.
No, stop. Stop. Nah.
What?
5 love languages. So listen, there's 5 of them. 5 love languages. And if you guys aren't sure, you guys can actually go get the book. It's acts of service. It's whatever you're motivated by.
Okay, so why are you saying
hold on.
Richard said,
that doesn't motivate me at all. Nope.
Cooking
okay, listen.
Doesn't motivate you.
Not at all. So listen. So so the 5 acts or the 5 love languages is that so every single person, not just women and men, not just women or not just men, is motivated by one thing, and then there's always a secondary. So there's always a primary and there's always a secondary. I studied this like years ago, right? And so there's acts of service. There's giving, okay, like gift giving. Like okay. People like you shower them with gifts. Physical touch, words of affirmation, and quality time.
Okay, so
those are the 5.
So Richard, out of those 5,
look. Matt's all like, he was trying to keep up with me. You lost. Look, he's like, acts of service, giving, look. Good morning, Matt. Yep, he's got all of them.
He's got them all.
He's got them. Well, yeah. That I don't know which came first. Anyway, so those are the 5 love languages.
Okay, and so men like women to be spontaneous, and when it's like just all of a sudden you just like say, "What's up?"
You didn't just do that. What? Matt, the chicken? The chicken what? He said, God, I missed you guys.
Man. Richard, you're a little freak, man. This guy. He's talking about pulling women's hair. Well, that just all depends. There's some women you don't want to touch their hair.
Okay.
And if you do, you gotta be able to pay to get it fixed.
All right, so all the more reason why I said to you, okay, so this is what we're gonna talk about. It's not gonna go in the right direction.
But that's okay.
Matt goes, what came first, the chicken, the chicken or the egg? Listen.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Okay, so Richard just says that he's obviously claiming to be a redneck, and these are the things that he has spread out is Redneck Romance 101.
Oh, that's interesting. So, I have two.
Stay off of Pornhub, Richard.
I have two love languages, you guys. I wonder if you guys can guess it. Can anybody guess what you think my love languages are? I have a primary and a secondary.
I don't have a clue. I'm waiting patiently like everyone else.
What is it? I'm gonna make everybody guess. Anybody know what it is?
All right. Does anybody know what Angela's love language is?
Not but you. Attention. That would be quality time, Matt. Is the proper yes, that's actually correct.
Love language, touch, and nonverbal. That's Richard. Richard's he's being very active.
Wait, did he just guess did he guess that as my secondary?
Yeah, he's guessing nonverbal and language. It says love language, touch, and nonverbal.
Okay.
That's what
there isn't a nonverbal.
There isn't a nonverbal?
No, there's acts of service.
Okay.
Here, you know what? I'm going to type it in the chat.
Okay, so has anybody guessed on your end? Because I don't see anybody else that's guessed what your love language is, Angela.
Okay, we're going to put acts of service, gift giving.
Okay, well, while you're typing,
physical.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so you've done this study, So what would you believe that my love language is? Why are you laughing for? Go ahead, tell.
So can you see it in the chat?
Anticipation is nonverbal.
Oh, why isn't it sending? There it is. So acts of service, gift giving, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation.
Okay.
So you guys can actually look at that.
Okay, so my guess is.
So you want me to answer that? You didn't even answer mine.
But I after saying those out of those five, I will guess what they
are. Matt.
What did Matt say?
Matt guessed yours.
What did he say?
So okay, so that's actually kind of funny. I think we're both the same, FC. Quality time and physical touch.
There you go. What's your primary?
Mine?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a tough one, huh? Is that a tough one? No, because you said you knew exactly.
Quality time is the first.
Is the first.
Yeah.
And then the physical touch would be secondary.
Yeah, but they're pretty close and they're like neck and neck. Yeah. It's almost a tie.
All right, so wow. Man, Richard, you are a straight freak, bro.
For those of you who don't see Richard's comment, he's actually on FC's watch party.
And let me tell you, he likes to be beat and kick me, make me feel cheap. All
right. So you guys,
Look, she can't handle it. She can't handle it.
Because I knew we were going to go that direction. You're like, no, we'll be fine.
Richard said Richard, you've given me an idea of what you will do and what you will not do. I'm going to tell you what, you're pretty open, brother. Go ahead with your bad self. I thought I was freaking.
So I want to hear from our fans out there.
Yeah.
Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Kathy. You guys came in and we were talking about 5 things to please a woman and 3 things to please a man. So we talked about the love languages, that there are 5 of them, and that is acts of service, gift giving, physical touch, quality time. And did I miss one? Oh yeah, words of affirmation.
Okay. So
I want to hear from our fans.
Listen, I know, but listen, men are real simple. Feed them, love them, and leave them alone. Would you agree? Men, are you guys with me? He said, I'm old and experienced. Burn that book.
Okay, feed them, love them, and then leave them alone. So, okay, let me explain this to you guys because men aren't very good at explaining things. So feed them, yeah, they want to be fed. Love them. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to love that. Okay, first of all, you got to be lovable, and if you're not, then no.
I'm trying to keep it clean. When I say love them, everybody knows what I mean. Okay, let me just get that.
So you're thinking with the other head and not that one.
Men are simple. They're really simple. Now, listen, if you can add you wearing a Hooters uniform, bringing me a cold beer while I'm watching football, happy man.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, providing a halftime show, your wife material. Is anybody else with me?
So, all right, women. We talked about men's brains and women's brains last week.
But this, I'm telling you, this is how men think.
Hang on a second. Ellen says she's motivated by touch, quality time, and giving. She's got a top 3. I guess. I mean, I could go in order. I mean, words of affirmation would be 3rd. Yeah, gift giving is last. Like, I mean, it's so awesome to get a gift, but like to me, like you can't quality time, man, like that. I think that's my top. Like because when someone's on their phone, that pisses me off so much. Like there's a fire inside of my spirit. I just want to take that phone and go throw it out the window. Like eye contact. So important. Okay, Matt says, what are you doing for her?
Matt? Yeah. What is he talking about?
Well, you were talking about you.
Hold on.
Wait, what'd you say, Matt? Resuming 3rd part. So it's so easy to push how you feel to love, but miss the best way to show love to one another. And it will end horribly. Stop, look, listen, pay attention. You'll see what works and you'll know the language.
And Matt, do me a favor. Read your text, bro. Like now.
Matt says she gets you beer. What? All right. What do you do for her? Man, he is like.
Did he? Matt, have you read your text? Read your text.
Probably not. He's on our show. He's like, I'm not looking at that.
Matt, you seriously need to read your text. He said, okay, Richard, this guy is funny. He said, drinking is important. It's what makes a relationship work. Don't interrupt that. That's what he said.
Bruce said, at least I have that part down. I hate when the phone is more important. Put your phone down.
It's down. It's down. And
I was just talking about it, you guys.
I will confess that she hates to not, because so we were talking last night on the phone. We were talking about the show, and my phone is still going off. And I start getting, he's my customer, and he's probably watching right now. Just to let you know, you got me yelled at. All right, so he may be watching. If you're watching later, he knows who I am, Mr. Lynch. Anyways, so we get in this guy texting thing and talking smack to each other. And she's like, you just want me to let you go? Maybe I should, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to let you go because you are looking at your phone and yeah.
Ellen says the phone needs to go when you're together. Facts.
Okay. So listen, I have a picture of a certain person that is guilty of what she doesn't like. I'm just saying. I come and we're about to do our first live show. I just get there and I've been there maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes, and I have a picture of a certain person. I can post it in the comments right now. I'm not going to say who it is.
What? Why do you take random pictures of me? Listen, you guys, so I fell asleep. We were in Delaware, and I fell asleep outside on the what the hell do you call that thing? The screened-in porch, the sunroom. I fell asleep on one of their what do you call those things? It's not a couch, but anyway, it was so comfortable. I fell asleep, and what does he do? He takes a picture of me, and I had no idea that he took a picture. And later on,
guys, it was a video, and she was snoring.
No, it was a picture, and I have it. And
okay, so I sent you a copy of the picture, but I was actually recording a video of you snoring. That's what I was doing. So just to let y'all know, I was catching her snoring. She's a snorer. Just saying.
Yeah, you should talk.
But I'm a snorer too.
You can hear you down the hallway.
Wow. So
he's so funny. That certain person is totally guilty of what they hate. Totally. Well, you know what? When you had it done to you, you just turn around and you do it that to them back. That's what I do.
I hear excuses that just came out, and I'm wearing sandals.
Facts.
I'm wearing sandals right now. Are you that? Two wrongs don't make a right.
No, they don't. But you know, sometimes it is what it is.
You guys, so it is what it is an exit word. It's an exit word of all conversation. Here's what it is. Move on. It is an exit word. I like that. Or no, exit phrase.
What? Oh, thanks, Ken. Patio. Well, it wasn't a patio. Patio furniture.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is like a sunroom. It's like a screened-in porch. I love that porch. I can hang out there all day long. Well, maybe not, because I like to go to the beach.
Yeah.
That's my happy place.
That is crazy. All right, so any suggestions? We haven't had any comments from women. So what do women think that there are three?
Yes, we have. Ellen replied.
What did Ellen say?
The phone needs to go when you're together. Hold on.
Well, that's not how to please a man.
Hold on a minute. Oh, and then she gave what hers are. She wrote, ha, ha, ha. Well, regardless, we have women commenting. Tia commented. Hold on. Tia, Ellen, sunroom. We're still on that. Are you on your phone? Oh, are you on the watch party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Listen, you know what I found out?
What?
That like neither one of us can tell a lie. It's just like all over our faces.
Well, I'm having one of
um,
those guy conversations, and you know who I am, or who you are. My fingertips are cold, huh?
your fingertips are cold.
Yeah, it's freezing in my house right now. I had the central air down to like 65.
Let me see. Nope, mine are sweaty.
Wow.
All I keep getting is okay, truth. Matt says truth. Tia says facts. And then Matt says truth. What are we saying truth and facts to, you guys?
Yeah, like what are we doing? Okay, so Richard, it sounds like you're a pro with Redneck Love 101. Are you, tell me worth, well, no, you know what? I don't even already, I think you've already explained to me that never mind. Let's go back. Is there any other women out there that know what the things are to please a man, to make a man happy?
You just said it earlier, and if they've been on the whole time, they're going to say the same thing.
Well, not every man likes football. Not every man likes beer.
Nobody said football except for the game. You didn't say football. You said the game.
Yeah.
You're like,
okay, yeah.
food, love.
And to be left alone.
And being left alone. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Matt said you will have to review the comments based on your timeline of your timing. LOL.
Wow.
So the reason why men want to be left alone at times is because they have what's called an empty box. And if you didn't watch our show last week, we were talking about how men are like literally the only species on the planet that can actually like do nothing and they're not dead. Like they have the ability to actually think about nothing at all, and they're in a vegetable state, but actually still breathe. So that's interesting.
I believe that they said there was a study out of University of State of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Everything happens in Pennsylvania.
Looked the man up and was looking at his brain waves, and then all of a sudden it just went zzz, like nothing. And they were like, "Is he still breathing?" And he goes, "Huh?"
No, I think he's dead. That's what he said.
He's dead. No, he said, huh? Because there's nothing that a woman hates more than to see a man do absolutely nothing. They look at you and say, "Just do something. Just do something."
And you know what? And when you understand that about a man, women, I'm speaking to you, when you understand that, you just let them go. They'll come back.
Always.
They'll come back. Let them have their time and their space. It doesn't mean that they're mad at you. It doesn't mean that they're thinking about all that, it doesn't mean that. You just kind of let them. Sometimes they just want to go for a walk and then they disappear and you're like, okay, well, he'll be back.
So, okay, let me ask you this question, because this kind of it brings it up. So you're sitting there with your man, you guys been together for a long time, and then you see him, a female walks by, and then you see his head go like this.
The woman hits the man. What are you doing? Why are you looking at her? Or okay, together, I'm right here.
But okay, right. But you're not walking across me. You're not walking across like, you know what I mean? Now, I seen a man get knocked out by his wife watching a Victoria's Secret commercial We was out. It was what it was. It was at a get together. We're all drinking and stuff, and then all of a sudden, Sean, he goes, the Victoria's Secret models are walking down the runway, and he says, "I want you to be able to walk like that."
Oh.
Oh man, his wife knocked the piss out of him.
Did she have her purse? Did she take her purse and go?
No, she knocked the pit backhanding. Like she pit slapped him without the baby powder.
So I can tell you there is nothing.
Why did we do that? Why did we do that? Why did we look at other women when we're married and at one point in time or at all the time? Like you guys do, like I don't understand that.
Listen, even when you're in a relationship, I don't care if you're married or not. That doesn't mean shit.
Well, why get
You're in a
mad
relationship with
as long as you don't touch, right?
Huh?
It's okay to look just as long as you don't touch, right?
No. So listen.
So what is that? How does that make you feel? I'm doing this for a reason. Why do you think that you shouldn't be looking at other women while you are with your significant other?
It's actually lusting against another woman. And you know what? Women do it too. I'm going to call you women out, by the way. By the way, women, this is not just men. Oh, don't even get me started.
You got this mid-aged man that's got that mid-aged gut, and then some young stud comes by and he's got biceps, and you could wash your clothes on his stomach.
Tia actually agreed. Men and women do it. You're right. Men and women do it. You know, women think it's just because of their men do it. Women do it too. Those are facts. But here's what I know. When you're in a relationship with someone, you must honor and respect them. And it's actually disrespect towards the person that you're with. Married or not, if you're in a committed relationship, you are with that one person. And you are if you look at another person, it's disrespectful. So and then it makes that other person, especially women, feel like this big.
Yeah. So that's not going to make them happy. Wear sunglasses, guys. No, I'm just.
Tia said, "Lust is a sin."
Amen. Well, I tell you what, Jacqueline Rose, this is what she said about the Victoria's Secret. She says, well, Victoria's Secret is that they're transgender models that was walking down. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my.
It definitely wasn't Levine. And if you don't know who Levine is, he's the Secretary of the Health in the state of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Who doesn't have a background in health. And yeah, don't even go there.
And I would not want to see that in Victoria's Secret, I can think.
God.
But I bet you Wolf does.
Okay. Why do we always go that direction?
Jacqueline took us there. She started talking about transgenders, and then all of a sudden I know that Wolf. I got this image of Levine and Wolf in my head, and I'm like, well, there you go. If you guys don't know who Wolf is, he is the tyrant governor of the state of Pennsylvania. He's like Hitler. So, anyways, moving on. We make fun of them all the time. But you are right. So women are guilty of it, and men are guilty of it. I think. Listen, I love sitting around and being the only man in a room full of women conversating. Because let me tell you something, guys. If you have never gotten a chance to experience that, they are worse than men when they're talking. I can tell you that much. So, and they'll say that they don't. I'm telling you, they absolutely are. Women are worse than men. I promise you.
Oh, it depends on what kind of like I've been a part of like women conversations that are actually like petty and dumb and annoying, and then I've been in a room full of women like we're and it's actually productive, and you know what I mean, like so there's two different kinds, because like, there's some that I just can't even. So all my life, since I was a kid, the majority of my friends were men because women pissed me off. Quite frankly, they irritated me. They were annoying and they were petty and they were like, I just, oh, you know what I mean? And they're two-faced. Not all women, majority of them are. And so I always flock towards men. I mean, I did. I liked our conversations. I liked talking to them. They were normal. That's kind of how I felt growing up.
Your mom said about you too.
What? What did my mom say about me?
The boy thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't remember exactly how she phrased it.
Well, she always said, "Oh, boys." Like, I always loved boys. And that's true to a point, but not really. Like, I had some of my best friends were guys growing up because the girls just annoyed the living crap out of me. They're so drama.
I don't like hanging out with dudes most of the time. I like hanging out with women because they have more interesting conversations.
Man, they're drama. Yeah, there's a lot of women I can't even stand. Like, some of my friends that are women, by the way, the ones that are on here, are amazing. Because see, I got rid of the drama-filled people in my life,
Right.
and I don't even have them on my Facebook page that I know of either. So, you know, there might be some stragglers here and there, but honestly, like, if we could just have a normal conversation.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap up today, guys. But this is basically what it came down to is that if you do not know your significant other's love language, please ask the question. I know, men, that is hard for you to do.
Tia said, "Me, she hates me. I'm drama. Kidding. Love you, baby."
But seriously, though, you guys, if you don't know your partner's love language, make sure you find out. That's the most important thing that you do. You figure it out. You know, some women and some people communicate in different ways. And the best way to do it is you just have to ask. My favorite saying is a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So if you don't ever speak your mind and speak the truth or speak your true desires, you're not going to get fed what you need to get fed. And you've got to be able to be able to open up and say, you know, hey, this is what I like. This is what I want. This is what my boundaries are. You got to be able to communicate that. And I know
I think communication is definitely key.
The perfect person to talk and help you through that is going to be Angela. You guys can check out her page, Find Your Purpose and Shine. You can also, if you're new to coming onto our show, you can follow us on YouTube and our channel. But in any case, I mean, that's my final statement and words that I have for you guys all today. I love each and every one of you that join us every single week. I hope that you enjoyed our show and our conversation and we made it interesting for you. We're also looking for some suggestions for next week's show. So if you guys want to send us a message on inbox or drop it in the comments, please do so. What you guys would like to hear Angela and I actually conversate about. You got any final tidbits there, Angela?
You know, I think communication is key. Communication is key. You need to communicate with your partner, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your fiance or your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. Communicate with them, you know, and a lot of it is nonverbal, you guys, if you really pay attention. 93% of all communication is nonverbal, and that's in every area of your life. I know that most people can nonverbally communicate when they connect well together. I mean, it says it all over their faces, but you also need to connect verbally and as well, and make sure that you're letting them know what motivates you, what drives you, and then vice versa. Communicate with each other, and it's really, you know, here's what I believe. I believe relationships are simple. People make them hard. People make them complicated.
Yeah, because they put women in it.
I'm trying to be serious right now.
Oh,
But that's okay.
No,
I mean, I really believe that. I truly believe that relationships are very simple. Now lately, I mean, things become more complicated when we throw distractions in between. And it doesn't need to be that way, which is why we have to have a balance. So you guys just understand that men and women are different. They operate differently. However, also understanding the love languages and understanding that we all have a primary and we all have a secondary. And when you can really lean in on that and understand that and having a healthy balance, you guys are going to have a relationship that thrives. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have disagreements, but you don't have to fight and argue and scream and yell. I mean, that's just ridiculous, right? Like, just walk away. And sometimes when the other person gets loud or whatever, you just let them alone to like cool down. And then 9 chances out of 10, they're going to come back and be like, okay, well, sorry about that.
I say have a safe word. You know, if things start getting escalated, think of a word that would make you instantly laugh. And one of you have to be the responsible one and see that it's getting out of control and say that safe word. And then at that point, you guys just start busting out laughing. And you're like, okay, we just need to take a step back.
I agree with that. I like that.
Something like peanuts. Can you imagine just yell, yeah, see? Look, instantly just started laughing because like, where the hell did that come from? You're like, and all of a sudden you say, okay, well, peanuts.
Now remember, it's got to be some kind of inside joke that you guys have. You also need to make sure that you're surrounded by the right people.
Yeah.
We talked about toxic relationships, and there are just some people that are just toxic together. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's toxic, but you're toxic together. However, there are some cases that that person is just toxic and you need to get away fast. But when you're surrounding yourself with the right people, when you're attracting the right people into your life, you can also, this is also something that I teach my coaching clients, is that if you want to attract the right people into your life, you need to get in touch with me, man, because I'm telling you, a whirlwind of attracting the wrong people. And then I finally figured it out to attract the right people. And holy crap, it's easy. Like, it's ridiculous how easy it really is. And now I look at other people that are in these toxic and abusive relationships, and I'm like, what are you thinking? Okay, I was there. I got to keep reminding myself that I was there. And I'm like, who is that woman? I don't even recognize her.
Okay. All right. So we're going to wrap up, guys. I'm FC with newlifeinc.com. If you don't know what that is my youth ministry. And I do some amazing things here in Indianapolis. I've teamed up with Angela because I'm all about changing people's lives and getting you to think outside the box, whether you're young or old. So, and then you got Angela Marie, Find Your Purpose and Shine. Fan page, you can definitely get on there. And she's also an author and wrote an amazing book with tons of information on there. But if you'd like to chat with her or I, make sure you hit our inboxes on our page. We'd be more than happy to chat with you. I love everybody.
We love you guys. You guys are great. We really, really do. We've gotten a lot of love on this feed. So we love you all. And you guys have an incredible, amazing, blessed day. And I'll see you guys later. See ya, FC. And wait, stay tuned for the outro.
You got to do the outro. You guys listen to it because we will.